Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today we are back with a brand I have talked about once on this channel, but it's a little bit different than my usual stuff, and that is because today we will be taking a second look at Merit Beauty. Now if you have not seen my previous video about Merit Beauty, you might still recognize this little makeup bag. This is the cute little makeup bag that you always receive with your first order with Merit Beauty. So I of course got this last time when I talked about them, but I do have a few new goodies to look at today and review. I specifically did not put on any concealer today or any highlighter so that we can take a look at those products, apply them over a very thin layer of my everyday makeup, and we will see how they work. Now Merit Beauty is a really interesting company to me. It is meant to be basically a super simplified collection of makeup products that you can use them all together. You can use just one or two. Really like simplify your makeup routine down to a couple basic things. I do think it's really cool how we kind of came from the huge overconsumption of makeup in the 2000s and with the YouTube beauty guru eras, and now we've kind of come back to a more realistic and affordable place where you're just buying a couple high quality pieces that you use every day. Like, I don't know about you, but I definitely got suckered in that beauty guru YouTuber era into buying so many eyeshadow palettes that at this point are just expired and I can't use them anymore. So I have really been making an effort to simplify my routine, and Merit has really helped with that. So the cute little bag essentially is just almost like a little purse where the two parts are not attached, so you can just tie this up, throw it in your suitcase, throw it in your purse, wherever you feel like you're going to need to bring your makeup with you. And then when you open it up, you have nice, easy, open access to everything in there. So I do think that it's really cute. I also really like the color. I think it's great fall color, which as we head into fall, obviously it's nice to have. Now I do have the two products that I got last time and I am wearing both of them now. And these two products are the Flush Balm, which is just like a really nice buildable cream blush that you can kind of tap on for lighter coverage, or you can like really rub it on if you want a lot of coverage and a lot of color. And I personally got the shade Stockholm, and I think that it's just like this really pretty kind of cool pink color, so perfect for summer. But for fall, they do have a lot more like burgundy or red undertone blushes that I think will be absolutely beautiful. And then last time I also got their signature lipstick in the shade Fashion, and it looks super dark, but I have it on right now and you can see that it is very buildable once again. So even though it looks like it's going to be a super dark color, you can get that full pigmentation, super dark color. This shade in particular really reminds me of lipsticks that people would wear in the 90s, like that deeper, more burgundy red. If that's the look that you're going for, you can 100% achieve that with this. But also if you just want something nice and light, a little pop of color, these are great for that as well. I actually also just ordered a second one of these in the shade Millennial, which I think is going to be really beautiful. I love just like a mauvey pink lipstick, so I think that one will be perfect, and I love the formula of this. And now for the two new to me products. First, we have what I would consider to be like the quintessential product from Merit Beauty, which is the Minimalist. So this is a complexion stick that you just pop open, and then you can see it is just like a nice rounded tip. I personally got the shade Dune, and you can twist it up to get more product. Obviously, we'll leave it twisted down for now. Now, I'm pretty pale, so like I said, I got the shade Dune. This is not their lightest shade, but I don't like my concealer to be too light. And I do like that all of these products, you can just use your fingers to blend these. You can also use a brush if you prefer a brush. You could probably also try a beauty blender, but I so far do like to just use my fingers, and I do think that this is working really well. I'm also just going to take a second clean finger, get a little bit of product, and just cover this horrible zit that I have. And I do think that that's doing a pretty good job. So I definitely do feel like that brightened up my under eyes just a little bit. It did do a good job of covering this popped zit that I have. And overall, very creamy, very soft. I would say very easily blendable. Like you saw, I can just tap it with my fingers to blend. Now, obviously I'm using this today as a concealer. If you are going for like a full no makeup look and you want just like a moisturized base and then a little bit of coverage on any areas of redness or any zits or under your eyes. I do think this would be great for that as well. I would probably use a brush for that to just kind of tap it into the face, just because it'll be annoying trying to use your fingers for your whole face, but I do think it would work great for that. And then lastly, we have the Day Glow Highlighting Balm. So this is once again a stick-based product. It does come in a couple different shades. I personally got the shade Bounce, which is a little bit of a pinky highlighter. And excuse me while I have to look over here to put it on, but this is really meant to just be like a very dewy, soft highlight that you can do on your brow bone. You could do a little bit on your nose. You could put some on your lips. And I do think that it is definitely giving like that nice glow without being like too shimmery. I know we went through a phase with highlighter where it was just straight glitter that you were putting on your face. I definitely prefer something a little bit more subtle and a little bit more of a dewy, really moisturized looking finish. And I do think that this is definitely a product that is giving that. I don't even know that you necessarily would need to hugely blend this in, but once again, it's that same like cream based formula where it feels really, really good and soft on the fingers. And I do think you could just easily tap it in with your fingers if you want to disperse the product a little bit more. And overall, I would say I'm definitely a fan of that one. I love the subtle glow. And this is something that if you get really dry, like I tend to have pretty dry skin, and later in the day you feel like you just look like completely dry and kind of gross, bring a spray like the Tower 28 Rescue Spray, bring one of these little highlighting balms, and I do feel like you can really refresh your makeup throughout the day with just a couple small things. And overall, I feel like my thoughts on Merit Beauty have not changed. It feels like a really cool company that is trying to simplify women's makeup routines, and they do have a few other products, but these are really like the core ones that they recommend. Just get a couple of these core things and then you don't need to buy like $900 worth of makeup. If you're interested, I will link to Merit Beauty down below. And like I said, you do get this little cute free bag with your first purchase. A couple of the other products that they do have a lip oil that they just released. I have not tried it yet, but it looks really intriguing if you are into that really slippery, shiny lip oil look. They do also have a bronze balm if you're somebody that really likes being like super bronze. And they do of course also sell brushes that are like specifically meant to go with these products. You could buy those, you could use your fingers, you could use any brush that you already have. But I do think as people that are like beginners getting into makeup, or maybe people who are just looking to simplify down their routine and right now you just have too many steps and it feels overwhelming, Merit is a great company to help you with that. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video today. If you do have any questions about Merit Beauty, about any of the products that I use, about anything else to do with my makeup routine, my outfit, really anything, let me know down in the comments. I'm so happy to answer them. If you have any other beauty products that maybe you've been curious about, you've wanted to see how they work, definitely let me know. I'm happy to try them out. I will also post a little shade review of the other Merit lipstick color, the Millennial one, when it comes in. I believe it's coming tomorrow, which is unfortunate. And as always, a gigantic thank you to Merit for sending me these products. I really, really appreciate it. And with that, I hope that you have a wonderful day and that I will see you next time. Bye!